Alright, today our focus is going to be on creating characters. And when we create our characters, we're going to start with a black and white drawing, a coloring page. And we've got 12 of those to choose from. We've got some crazy looking creatures, some animals, some people, maybe with special abilities, an alien, got the ballerina, dragon, a couple more animals, professional wrestler with a bull mask on, and a nice little puffer fish there. And we're going to take these pictures, choose one, and create a backstory. We're going to give this character a life. We're going to take the black and white sketch and turn it into something very colorful, very descriptive, and very detailed. And from that sketch, from that character sketch, we are going to create a story. Alright, so, as you may expect, when you're creating a fantasy character, there are some guidelines that we'll need to follow. The first guideline is that your character may have special powers. You need to give this character an element of the fantasy stories. Yesterday we talked about how fantasies contain things that can't really happen in the real world, like magic or talking animals. So the animals in your story may act like people. If one of the characters you draw is an animal, maybe they're going to act like a person. They'll talk, they'll do things that people do, they'll drive cars, they'll eat like people, walk on their hind legs. Or maybe you draw a fish, and that fish can fly. That fish can live out of water and in water. Okay, it can do both things. And when animals act like people, it's called anamorphism. And basically, that's a very specific type of personification. Another important thing for you to remember when you're creating this fantasy character is that anything goes. Don't be afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid to go way outside the box. If you want your, say you draw the crab, and if you want this crab to be tie-dye colored, speak French, and live inside a volcano, that's fine. Anything goes. Don't be afraid to be very creative. Alright, if you're still struggling with getting started with your character, I've got just a few tips to help get you going. But again, I want you guys being creative, thinking outside the box, and doing anything at all to get the juices flowing. But first, take the character you drew and decide if we are going to love your character or hate your character. Try and stick to one extreme or the other because it'll make it easier to go extreme and think way outside of that box. Decide if you want us to like the character or not like them. Then give this character a special power or gift. So again, if it's a person, maybe they have a magical quality. Maybe they can do something super special. Maybe they can fly. Maybe they can create magic like a wizard or something like that. And maybe if it's an animal, have them act like a person. Use that anamorphism. Maybe you can maybe you can have your animal do something completely opposite than what we would expect that animal to do. That's giving your character a special power. Then take that character and start thinking about the details. What's the backstory of this character? What's their family like? Do they have past adventures? What have they done in their past to get them to where they are today? Where does this character live? What's the setting of this story going to be? Start trying to hash that out along with your character. What's this character's personality? Is he really bubbly and nice? Is he quiet and mysterious? That's up to you. Think outside the box. What do they wear? Does your character dress in old school fashion? Do they live in an old school world? Do they live in today's world and dress old school? That's up to you. That is for you to choose. And again, guys, just try it out. If you're having trouble thinking of a character, think of a rough draft and then write just a one paragraph, 3 or 4 sentences about that character. Try and sum up that character's adventure in one paragraph and have fun with it. If that works, then maybe that's the direction you want to go. If it doesn't, then maybe you want to take your tie-dyed French-speaking crab and make them blue and have them be from Antarctica. Okay? You can change things however you like. It's your character. Have fun with it. Okay? Hopefully this helps you get you started. Happy writing. Have a good day.
Whoa.